Hopefully I'm just in the middle about, sorry, doing videos like this. I'm still trying to figure out the positioning and, you know, just make sure, like, sort of, you know, I'm in the sort of, middle. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a Doctor Who autograph collection. Now, again, you are probably expecting the continuation of the classic series action figure reviews. I'm still going to do them, don't worry. It's just I've not really had the time. I've just have been busy with other stuff, and it's not that it's just I don't really have the enthusiasm to record um stuff at the moment, like the action figure reviews. But I thought I'd do this because um it's a nice idea to do. Um, so basically, I've been inspired by Pertwee Smith 11, who I will link. I will link his video down in the description. He basically done a Doctor Who autograph collection recently, and he's inspired me to do it. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, I don't. I've got a good collection of autographs. I have 25. So, which I've been sort of getting autographs for 6 years now. So, and I wasn't like a huge collector of them, but in the last like 2 years, I've became, well, particularly last year, if someone's at a convention and I can get the chance to meet them, I'll get them to sign something. So, yeah. Is there anything else to say? Not really. I will be continuing the classic action figure reviews, so don't worry. Anything else? No, that's it. So, going. I've also tried to keep these in order. Going back to 2014, we have Sylvester McCoy's autograph, and this is a Doctor Who Adventures magazine. Yeah, I was 11 at this point, so just try to fix it. Yes. So, Sylvester McCoy's autograph, and you can see it right there. He also put my sister's name down. He was a very nice guy. Very chatty, and I don't have much memories because it was 2014, but he was a nice guy. So yeah, that I don't have much to say. It's just it was a long time ago, so I can't really remember. Now on to this one. Obviously, I got this off eBay, and this is the Green Death VHS, and it's signed by. Just take it out. At the front here, it's signed by Katy Manning, Nicholas Courtney, and Richard Franklin. You probably can't really see it. And on the inside, it is also signed by Katy Manning and Richard Franklin again. So, very nice. It's a wonderful VHS. That's the Green Death one. And I was actually very happy when I got this because, well, these autographs, but also this was the last season 10 VHS I needed. And if you don't know, season 10 is pretty much my favourite season of all time. So, yeah, it's a wonderful VHS, and I'll try to get that back in. I'm very glad to have it. Next up, we have a bit of a weird one. Now, back in 2017 at Forbidden Planet in London, two of the folks who work on the Titan comics were there that day. I remember going. This is when I went to London, and I wanted to go to the Forbidden Planet. It's a very big store, and it's probably the best one in the UK. And I went there and I got the Seeds of Doom set, which was amazing, and I'm so happy to own it. But these two were here at the same time, and basically all you had to do was buy the comic and they would sign it for you. So it's apparently it's the 12th Doctor one, issue 5, but it is signed by Richard Dinnick and Brian Williamson, and there's our autographs on the front there. I have a bit more memory. Again, they were very nice guys. We talked about, I think, Capaldi and Bill. We talked about Adventure in Space and Time. We talked about Planet of the Daleks. Um, we talked just a thing about Classic Who really, and just what we liked about it and that. But yeah, they were very nice guys, I must say. Um, I don't have a huge I've got some memories of it, but um, so next up we have at a Comic Con in 2017. I met Nicola Bryant, and she signed my Two Doctors DVD. Very lovely woman, very calm and sort of she's just very she's a absolutely wonderful woman, and yeah. Um, so we talked about how I really liked because I really liked Colin Baker's Doctor, and we talked about how it was boiling when they went to film Two Doctors, and yeah, and then I got the Tomb of the Cybermen original edition signed by Fraser Hines. Now at the time, this was my favourite story of all time, and I got this signed. I didn't have the special edition at the time; I only had the original. So, but again, Fraser Hines, very nice guy. You know, he's one of the best companions ever in the show's history, and it was just really nice to meet. Um, Again, I don't have a huge memory of it. And last but not least, Terror of the Autons, signed by Richard Franklin. Now, Richard Franklin is one of the most. He's very. How do I put this? Richard Franklin's a very he's a very calm sort of man, a very sort of quiet one. And it was just great to meet him because this was the first person I had met from this era of the main characters. So yeah, he's a very sort of calm and quiet guy, but once you start talking to him, he's very chatty. So yeah, it was lovely to meet Richard Franklin. And then after that, well, actually that was the next one. Now, sadly, obviously, Deborah Watling passed away in July. Was it 2017? July 2017. And I was supposed to be meeting her the month later in August. She was actually going to be. Sorry, it's just this makes me feel like really sad and sort of emotional and that. She was going to be going to the Comic Con with these three, Nicola, Richard, and Fraser. So I'm assuming that day her and Fraser would have been together, but she passed away the month before, which was like. Sorry, it's just I was gutted and I was so sad. Like I cried for nearly 3 hours that day when she passed away. It was just how it really affected me because I adore Victoria's character and companion. My favorite sixth. If you put it like this, my favourite 60s Doctor and companion duo, so two companions if you want to put it that way, it's the second Doctor, Jamie and Victoria. They're my favourite second Doctor TARDIS team. They're just so. I love the family aspect about them and how they're all very protective of each other, and like the second Doctor is sort of like he's he's the father, of them. He's like he's like a sort of father to him, and they're like the sort of two kids always getting into trouble kind of thing. And it's weird that obviously like not Fraser, Victoria and Jamie, you know, I mean it's obvious that Jamie fancied her, and they always have that like slight sexual tension, but like very minuscule. But obviously they don't do like you know. Um. So yeah, but it was just sorry, it just gutted me that I didn't get to meet her because it would have been amazing. Um, and I was going to get to sign Web of Fear actually because that was my at the time Tomb was my favourite story, so I wanted to get that signed by Fraser. Although something with autographs, I only get ignore the noise in the background. Um, I don't like having multiple autographs on one thing. I like to keep it one on each. So um, so I guess yeah, Web of Fear was like my second favourite story featuring her. Anyway, yeah, it's just it really gutted me that I didn't get to meet her. So sort of pay tribute to her, and I thought I should have sort of set out before they became really expensive. Um, I got something signed by her. So this is a picture from the Abominable Snowmen. Um, Fraser, Patrick, and Deborah, the crew. I think this is when they were on their way up to, or wherever it was, to film Abominable. And yeah, it's a lovely photograph, and it says "Love Deborah Walton." So yeah, so I got that to pay sort of tribute to her, and it says on the back "Certificate of Authenticity." So yeah, it's a lovely picture, and I would have loved to have met her. Rest in peace, Deborah Walton. Next up, we have again an interesting one. We've got the Time Monster Target book. Now, back at back in sort of the end of 2017, I got a bundle of all the Third Doctor Target books. And it's sort of all. I'm so oh god, I'm so happy I have them all, the Third Doctor Target books, and I think I had them all for about 2 days, and I flipped into this one, and I noticed this autograph. So I searched online to try and see who it would have been, and turns out it's David Prowse, who obviously is very famous for being Darth Vader from Star Wars. Not the voice, but he was the guy inside the suit. And I had to look more into it, and he plays the Minotaur in the Time Monster. So I was very happy to find it out because it's actually quite cool. It's something that again I always forget about. That oh yeah, I have Dave Prowse autograph, and also again, he's just sadly passed away recently, David Prowse, which again, it's a shame. May he rest in peace. Yeah. But I'm very happy to have his autograph, and again, someone I would have loved to have met. Next up, we have well, in early 2018, I got the Destiny of the Daleks Collector set, and it was a signed edition. So we have David Goodison's autograph. If I just take this out. There you go. Mine's is number 97 of, I don't know how many, was it like 250 or something of these? But yeah, David Goodison's autograph. And on the back there's a little quote, and it says Destiny Doctor, Invincible Necessity. And it's weird how you've got a picture of David Goodison and Tom from Destiny, but you've got a picture of Michael Usher from Genesis. Interesting. But yeah, that came in the Destiny of the Daleks capture set. So I'm just gonna put this back in. There we go. Next up we have this. Now I went to a convention in 2018. I didn't meet him, but I thought I'd buy this because I thought it was quite cool. Terra Firma, which I think I had listened to at this point. I can't quite remember. But if you don't know, Terra Firma is like one of my favourite things ever in the world. Um, and this is signed by Paul McGann, which is very cool. So there's his autograph. Didn't meet him, but it's very cool. Again, it's like when I was digging out all these autographs earlier, like I looked over sort of there. It was like, oh yeah, there's that. I have Paul McGann's autograph as well, which yeah, but very nice. Next up now, in 2018 at Birmingham Comic Con, the first convention I went to with Luke, Dan, and Alfie. I got Shada, the 2017 edition, signed by Lalla Ward, and City of Death, signed by Julian Glover. So, yeah. And then in last year in August 2019, I got season 19, signed by Sarah Sutton. Very nice woman. She's very I don't know how to put it. Like, she listens to your questions really well, and she explains them in very, very good detail, I'd say. But yeah, season 19 signed by Sarah Sutton. And then one of my favourite people that I've ever met, one of my favourite stars I've ever met, David Alex, signed by John Levine. This guy is fucking incredible. He is so chatty. He cracks a joke. He's very erratic, and he's so enthusiastic about the show. Just he's amazing. Honestly, if you can meet John Levine, he is an absolute joy. It was amazing. I adore John Levine. He's one of my favourite. Ben is one of my favourite characters in Doctor Who, and I would say John Levine's one of my favourite actors from Doctor Who. He's fucking amazing, to put it that way. And next up, I have season 18, signed by Jeffrey Beavers. Very nice guy again. He's very you can tell he's proud that he was in the show, and he told me about Tom Baker, and we talked about him in the Master, and he told me about his new book and that. He was an absolutely lovely guy. Very, very nice man, Jeffrey Beavers. But yeah, season 18 signed by Jeffrey. And we have the Remembrance of the Dark Special Edition, signed by Sophie Aldred. And of course, my favourite person I've probably ever met. We've got season 10, signed by Katie Mine. What a way to end this. That was such a great weekend. That because this Comic Con I went to on the Saturday and the Sunday to meet these actors, and I had quite a spending spree on the Saturday. Absolutely wonderful woman. I don't need to. She's fucking amazing. Katie Mine. I love her and adore her to bits. She's amazing. It says, to Lennon, hugs, Katie Manning, kiss kiss. So there you go. Season 10, of course, signed by Katie Manning. The best season ever. And quite interesting. Now, when I met her, she was in a rush. I was the second to last person she met that day. And this is what she was so enthusiastic. Like, she had to leave to like catch her plane, her flight or something, and she was in a rush, and she was like running up and she was running up and down the queue. She was like, right, this is in case you don't meet me, and she was hugging everyone and kissing everyone, and like she sat back down. She was like, 20 minutes, let's do this. And she started just signing and meeting everyone and talking and that. She's so lovely. She's absolutely wonderful, Katie Manning. I adore, and I want to meet her again. Um, so now she was in a rush, and I got her to sign season 10, obviously. Now, um, earlier that day, I had a photo shoot with her, and I put my photo down on the table, um, just to sort of like, cause like, oh, here, sign season 10 and all that, cause I'd put stuff there. She grabbed my photo shoot with her, and she was like, "Oh, do you want me to sign this too?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." So she gave me a fucking autograph for free, which um was absolutely amazing. Um, the fact I got a free autograph from her. So this is the picture here. Me looking like an absolute twat. But Katie holding the Drash egg, and um, me holding the Supreme Dalek from Planet. Um, absolutely wonderful woman, Katie Manning. It was, and in fact, what did she told me I had a beautiful name, and she really liked my jacket, which was amazing. Um, when we hugged, she squeezed me, which was weird, but I squeezed back. So, um, but it was amazing meeting Kate Manning, and to have that, to get this signed by her as well, was just incredible. I have 4 of Kate Manning's autographs, which is just incredible to me. But yeah, adore her, absolutely adore Kate Manning. Um, and uh, my most current autograph um is this really nice print of Tom Baker and his costumes from season 12, season 13, the Grey Coat, season 18, and his Tales of Windshine costume, and it's signed by Tom Baker. Um, and to close this off, I had to leave this one to last because it's very special. It means a hell of a lot to me. You all know this. The Three Doctors VHS. My favourite autograph of them all. Of course, signed by John Pertwee. So, yeah, means a hell of a lot to me. This. So, yeah, and that's it. That's my autograph collection. I don't really have much more else to say. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm just trying to say stuff while I'm trying to put this back in. Don't worry, the class, me reviewing the classic figures is going to continue. Don't worry. It's just I need to find the time to do it, and yeah, I just wanted to do this because I thought it was a really nice idea, and to reminisce of when the world wasn't shit, and yeah, that's right. Because obviously conventions haven't been happening this year due to COVID, but I thought it'd be nice to reminisce and sort of think about great times. But that's all I've really got to say. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye, and I get up and turn the camera off.